Hi everyone, welcome to Bruhan Mumbai Municipal Corporation's Virtual Training Center, and I am Mrs. Nehal Kodambe, your English teacher from VTC. Let's begin with today's session. In last session we have learned about Ellen Adams Keller. We have learned the story of this girl who was blind, who was deaf, and she has made the history. How and with whose help, that we have learned in the first part of the story of Helen Adams Keller and her teacher, her guide, her everything. The anchor of her life of sheep is Anne Sullivan. Now in this session we will deal with some important question of the workshop. So let's do the workshop questions. Here is the world famous duo, student and teacher Helen Keller and her teacher Anne Sullivan. So we have learned the story how Anne helped Helen to learn. How did she give her different experiences that we have learned in last session, and today, as I told you, we will see some of the workshop questions. Here comes the workshop. First, we will start with very first question, very simple and easy question. Say whether the following sentences are true or false. So there are some sentences. We have to read those sentences and just we have to take the reference of the story we have learned and we will state whether they are true or false. So let's begin with sentence A. The most important day in Helen Keller's life was when her teacher came to her. So, as you all know, this sentence is true because that was the turning point, right? So, as Helen has told us in her story, that was the contrast, the life before she met her teacher and after meeting her, right? So, that was the most important day in Helen Keller's life. Then, when young Helen stretched out her hand, her mother took it. Was it her mother? No, we have seen it was her teacher. So, this sentence is false. Next, young Helen learned to spell many words without understanding them. Yes, we have seen in the story, she herself has told us that I learned many words to spell, but I didn't know what those words are stand for. So this sentence is true. Next one, D1. One day young Helen understood that everything has a name. Yes, you remember the incident which she shared with us, the incident of water, water. And that day onwards, she learned that, she understood that everything has a name. So this sentence is true. Young Helen did not try to put the pieces of the doll together. What did she tell us? That as soon as they returned home, she tried to collect all the pieces of the doll and she tried to put it together. So this sentence is false. And the next sentence, young Helen felt sorry that she had broken the doll. Yes, she realized her mistake and that day onwards her life was totally new life. So this sentence is true. So this was very easy exercise. Now we will move to the next question. Next question is also very easy and simple, but still question. Listen carefully and classify the following into one and many. Very simple question, but here the thing is that you have to listen and you have to classify into one and many, that is singular and plural. We have learned this. Okay, so we will do this exercise also, but here you have to listen and then you have to put that word in right column. So there are so many words, we will read them first. Day, contrasts, teacher, lives, months, years, afternoon, porch, signs, face, fingers, leaves, blossoms, anger, bitterness, weeks, struggle, sheep, and darkness. Very easy exercise, but we will do that. You check your answer with mine. Read those words one by one and place in one or many column. Okay. So first word is day. So day is a singular, as you know. Day, days. Then comes the next word, contrasts. So many, because one is contrast and it is contrasts. Then comes the teacher. Very easy. Then lives. It will come in many column. Lives. Then months, years, afternoon, porch, signs, face, leaves, fingers, then comes leaves, then blossoms, anger, bitterness, weeks, struggle, sheep, and darkness. Right? Sheep, then it follows with darkness. So this is very simple, easy question. So we will move to the next question. See, now this is really interesting. Let's see the question. This narrative is written in the first person because here Helen Keller is telling her own story in her own words. So it is in first person, right? She is used everywhere I, because she is telling her own story. She is narrating her own story. So here first person using I. Now what we are going to do here, or what we are supposed to do, is that rewrite the following sentences using Helen Keller or young Helen appropriately in place of I, and making other necessary changes in the sentences. आपल्याला इकडे काय करायचं आहे, हे हेलन केलर स्वतःच्या शब्दात सांगत असल्यामुळे तिथे आय हा शब्द आला, बिकॉज शी इज टेलिंग हर ओन स्टोरी. Now what we are supposed to do, जिथे जिथे I आला आहे, there you have to replace that with Helen Keller or young Helen. ओके, आता हे करताना आपल्याला काही चेंजेस करावे लागतील. ते कसे करावे लागतील, लेट्स डू दॅट. So the first sentence, I did not know what the future held of marvel or surprise for me. So this is the sentence. Here you can see I have underlined two words, I, which we are going to replace with either Helen Keller or young Helen. And appropriately and accordingly we will do some other necessary changes wherever it is necessary. Okay, so now we will do that. Let's see how that sentence will frame. Helen Keller. Now here we have to replace I with Helen Keller. So we will begin with the word Helen Keller did not know the future held of a marvel or surprise for her. Right? Here it will be third person singular. I is first person, and now as we have used proper noun Helen Keller, so that is a lady, and for she is singular, so here we will use her for the third person singular word, right? So Helen Keller did not know the future held of marvel or surprise for her. आपल्याला बाकी काही चेंजेस करावे नाही लागणार आहेत. हेलन केलर हे आय ला रिप्लेस करून आपण अकॉर्डिंगली बाकीचे चेंजेस कसे होतात आणखीन काही वाक्यांमधून आपण बघूया. लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट सेंटेन्स. The morning after my teacher came, she led me into her room and gave me a doll. So here we have to replace two words, my and me. Okay. Now my will be replaced with what? Let's see. The morning after Helen Keller's teacher came, she laid her. Now it is me. So we have to replace it with her. Rule we have seen in a sentence. She led her into her room and gave her a doll. Right? Wherever it is me, we have to replace it with her. The morning after Helen Keller's teacher came, she led her into her room and gave her a doll. आता हर हा बघा ऑलरेडी टीचर साठी पण आलाय आणि आपल्याला इथे हेलन केलर साठी माय आणि मी जिथे दोन वेळेला आले तिथे सुद्धा आपल्याला तो रिप्लेस करायचा. ओके, क्लियर? नाउ the next sentence. On entering the door, I remembered the doll I had broken. I. Now here two times I we have to replace it with on entering the door, Helen remembered. On entering the door, young Helen remembered. Right? The doll she had broken. Now entering the door, young Helen remembered the doll she had broken. She. Okay? Next sentence. Then my eyes filled with tears, for I realized what I had done, and for the first time I felt repentance and sorrow. Let's see. Now I have already underlined here word which we are going to replace with the given words. Okay. So there are my, I and I. Okay. But I have come for 3 times. So let's see how we will do that. Then young Helen's eyes filled with tears. She was small then. So here we will use that word, young Helen's eyes filled with tears, for she realized what she had done, and for the first time she felt repentance and sorrow. बघा कुठे हर वापरायचं आणि कुठे शी वापरायचं हे तुम्ही ही वाक्य जर पुन्हा पुन्हा वाचली तर तुमच्या ते लक्षात येईल. ओके. तर अशा प्रकारे आपण यंग हेलन आणि हेलन केलर हे दिलेले दोन्ही शब्द वापरून या वाक्यांमध्ये आवश्यक तिकडे आवश्यक ते बदल केलेले आहेत. नाउ वी विल मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Read the following sentences and frame at least 2 relevant questions on each. See my dear children, actually we are habitual of answering the questions. आपल्याला काय सवय असते, questions दिलेले असतात आणि त्यांचे answers लिहायचे असतात. But here we are going to do somewhat different. Here answers are provided to us and we are going to frame relevant questions for each of them. So we are provided with the questions, words like who, what and when. Okay. For example, we will take one first sentence. I was like that sheep before my education began. Okay. So, they have told us how to frame the question. They have showed you here. Who was like that sheep before her education began? Here they have used the word, question word, who. Okay. Now we are provided with 5 sentences and we are supposed to frame questions for them. आपल्याला 5 sentences दिलेत and we will try to frame questions, relevant questions. This is very important. So, first one is, one day I was playing with the new doll. One day I was playing with the new doll. So here for each sentence we have to frame at least 2 questions. Maximum you can frame as many as you can. Maximum you can frame 3 because 3 words are given to you, WH words are given to you. But here we will frame 2 questions for this sentence. Who was playing with the new doll one day? One day I was playing with the new doll. So such question you will frame that you will get that sentence as an answer. Okay. One day I was playing with the new doll. Who was playing with the new doll one day? In this way. And one more question we will frame. What was I playing with one day? What was I playing with one day? So one day I was playing with the new doll. As soon as you ask the question, you get that sentence as the answer for that question. Okay. Then we will move to the next sentence. I learnt a great many new words that day. I learnt a great many new words that day. So what will be the question? What did I learn that day? आता इथे कसं बघा तिथे learnt आहे. We have used did in question. So here you have to make the necessary changes. Okay. So you listen it carefully. You read along with me and then you learn it. How to frame the question for provided sentence. Then one more question. When did I learn a great many new words? I learned a great many new words that day. So that will be the answer. In this way, you can frame the questions for provided answers or sentences. Okay. Next question. Complete the following sentences using your own ideas. Very interesting and very creative, and you have given full scope of imagining yourself. इथे आपल्याला आपल्या आयडिया, आपल्या कल्पना वापरून हे वाक्य पूर्ण करायचे. So you have full liberty to use your own ideas. So let's do with some sentences. Sentence A. The most important day I remember in all my life is the one on which. So this is the sentence. The most important day I remember in all my life is the one on which dash dash dash. Here, what is my idea? I scored full marks in maths. आता हे मला जे वाटलं ते मी लिहिलंय की जसं हेलन कलरने आपल्याला सांगितलं the most important day I remember in all my life is the one on which I met my teacher. तसं आपल्या प्रत्येकासाठी हा वेगळा अनुभव असेल. इकडे तुम्ही स्वतःच्या कल्पना, स्वतःच्या आयडिया, स्वतःचे अनुभव घालून ते वाक्य पूर्ण करायचे. ओके. मी तुम्हाला फॉर एक्झाम्पल म्हणून एक एक करून दाखवते. रेस्ट ऑफ द थिंग यू कॅन डू. I did not know what. I did not know what dash 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 to do with my free time. Now you all are very free, right, at home. So some children, they did not know what to do with their free time. Okay, in this way you can complete the sentence. Next, one day while I was playing dash dash dash, I saw a child trying to find a bench in the park. Very simple, very easy framing sentences you can frame here. Next, I realize what dash dash dash. I realize what some people must be going through in their life. आपल्याला कधीतरी इतरांचा पण विचार येतो की नाही डोक्यात जेव्हा अशा परिस्थितीत आपण जगत असतो. So I realize what some people must be going through in their life. And the next sentence, I do not remember what. I do not remember what I wrote in my diary last year. So in this way, I have shown you how to complete these sentences using our own ideas. आता हे तुम्हाला नेसेसरी नाही की तुमचं उत्तर सेम असेल. तुम्ही तुमच्या कल्पना वापरून हे पूर्ण करायचं आहे. ओके. Now, doing that exercise, we will try to answer some of the questions. Okay. See here, what did young Helen's teacher do when they first met? So as we have seen that story in part first, if you want you can go through part first again and then you can understand this well. The teacher took Helen's outstretched hand, caught Helen, and held her close in her arms. See, as we have learned that she was fond of love, she was in search of love and care, right? So her teacher knew that very well, and so she caught Helen and held her close in her arms. She gave her warmth, she gave her securance that I am there for you. This is very, very, very important. Then we will go to the next question. What is the difference between finger play, spelling a word mechanically, and writing a meaningful word? Okay, so what is the difference between finger play? We have seen in part first how they were playing with fingers. Spelling a word mechanically and writing a meaningful word. Spelling a word mechanically means without knowing it, okay? And writing a meaningful word. So let's see in detail. Just spelling a word with finger play, just tracing the alphabet without knowing what that word means. What was that Helen doing in initial stages? And without seeing the object the word stands for, right? She didn't know what the spelling means, a cat, a mat, and so on. Then writing out the word means knowing the spelling and knowing what the word stand for, that is writing a meaningful word. Okay, then what is the difference between wordless sensation and thought? Very important question. We have read this sentence in her story. So wordless sensation and thought. So let's try to find out the meaning between the letters or the meaning between the words. Wordless sensation is feeling something without being told anything. Wordless sensation हा शब्द विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो अतिशय महत्वाचा आहे. आणि ज्या मुलांना ऐकायला येत नाही किंवा ज्यांना दिसत नाही, जे पाहू शकत नाही, जे बोलू शकत नाही, अशा मुलांसाठी हे वर्डलेस सेन्सेशन खूप महत्वाचं असतं की त्यांना न सांगताना सुद्धा तुमच्या आश्वासक स्पर्शामधून तुम्ही त्यांना ते जाणवून देऊ शकता. सो वर्डलेस सेन्सेशन इज फीलिंग समथिंग विदाउट बीइंग टोल्ड एनीथिंग. The teacher gave Helen her hat. The hat made Helen realize that she was going out. So that was wordless sensation. The hat put the thought of going out in Helen's mind. That going out and hat, putting on hat, that was the relation. Okay, so she understand the meaning of putting on hat without telling her anything. The thought of wordless sensation is called a thought. To one more question from our workshop. Gather more information about the following different types of impairment that limit a person's activity or make it difficult for him or her to mix with others in society. बघा आपण हा क्वेश्चन सुरुवातीला केलाय when we did that chit chat activities. Okay, now here we will just revise it. Different types of impairment that limit a person's activities are visual impairment, hearing impairment, impairing of speech production, impairment of language comprehension, intellectual impairment and reading impairment. आपण याच्याबद्दल डिटेल मध्ये पार्ट फर्स्ट मध्ये सुरुवातीला माहिती पाहिलेली आहे किंवा जाणून घेतलेली आहे. तर आता याच्यानंतर आपण दोन पार्ट मध्ये हा हेलन केलरचा लेसन पाहिलाय. फर्स्ट पार्ट मध्ये वी हॅव डीन सम activities before doing the lesson or before learning the story, and then we learned about Helen Keller's how she learned to spell the words. आपण पूर्ण त्यांचे लाईफ हिस्ट्री नाही पाहिली, ओनली द वाव मोमेंट और आहा मोमेंट की कधी त्यांना वाटलं की आता मी शिकायला पाहिजे किंवा मला येतंय. तर आपण तो एक छोटासा भाग त्यांच्या आयुष्यातला पाहिला. त्याच्यानंतर आपण काही वर्कशॉप ऍक्टिव्हिटीज ह्या भागात बघितल्या. आता याच्यानंतर तुम्ही दोन्ही भाग बॅक टू बॅक हे पहा. You watch part 1 and part 2 and you try to find out more information about Helen Keller's life and other people who were visually impaired or who were challenged with some or the other difficulties and how they overcome it and how they made the history. अशा लोकांची माहिती तुम्ही शोधा and you should never lose your hope. It may be any damn condition under the sun. That's all for today. So you will revise whatever we have learned in today's session. Please subscribe the channel and press the notification button to get the link of next video. Bye bye.